Hello everybody, this is me Gibbon and this is my channel which is all about premature ejaculation. We are discussing PaidaLajin and yoga. I've made a booklet about how to help yourself with the great teachings of PaidaLajin, how to help yourself with premature ejaculation, of course. So you can send me an email and I can tell you how to get the booklet. We are talking about many different aspects about the premature ejaculation, and actually this channel is inspired mostly by the ancient knowledge of PaidaLajin. PaidaLajin is training from traditional Chinese medicine, and if you push yourself hard into this training, into this lifestyle, the ancient Chinese believe that it will improve your health a lot. It is written like that in the book 72 Arts of Shaolin. So in this book, they say that this is the way that you get this iron body. You can take strong hits without getting hurt, without feeling pain, but as a side effect, you improve your health a lot. So I strongly believed in this because I started myself with PaidaLajin in a very simple way. I heard about PaidaLajin on the internet. They then bought the book and started practicing, and I was amazed by the results of this amazing teaching. I got the background of more than 6-7 years of daily practicing yoga, Kundalini yoga and Hatha yoga, but mostly Kundalini yoga. And it helped me for the many things, the mood, the depression, the vitality, but not with my health problems. And I was amazed by how much PaidaLajin helped me for my disease, because I got premature ejaculation, disease that scares me the most. I got insomnia, the disease that bothers me every single day. I got gases, lots of gases in the intestines, and I got many parts of my body in which I was feeling really big pain, because of my bad lifestyle and dancing too much, breakdancing. So I was amazed how I just started to practice this thing, and it started to cover all the areas of my bad health, not only one. And in this channel I'm talking about PaidaLajin a lot because of the effect I felt on my premature ejaculation, because it disappeared. It's more than 4 years now, and this thing is gone, definitely gone. In the first year and a half, I was still like, I didn't have it. I was improved by a lot, but in the same thing, it was stressful for me, because I was wondering if this time I will last again a few seconds or not. I was scared before every intercourse, but now I don't even think about it. I don't believe that I will finish quick, so this amazing result. So I started to focus on really different parts of my relationship, and as the disease that bothered me the most, this premature ejaculation, I was inspired and made this channel. So but my practice is kind of the same, no matter if I practice PaidaLajin for this problem or that problem. It covers all the areas of my life, and I wanted to dig a little bit deeper for those who already started to practice, or those who are super sure that they will try this thing. So this is a training, this is not a medical treatment, this is a practice that you practice for yourself, just like a yoga or going to the gym. It is good to look at this practice like that, not like a medical treatment, because it honestly, it is so simple. It does not require any knowledge like other treatments from traditional Chinese medicine. We can call this thing treatment because it is acupuncture. You need to know a lot of things, how to disinfect the needle, where to needle, how to disinfect the skin, where to needle or not, and yeah, which meridian it is, how it will affect the energy, and things like that. You can see many clinical trials about acupuncture. There are amazing clinical trials about especially the premature ejaculation, with many testimonials. They show that this thing improves traditional Chinese medicine improves the conditions like low libido, poor erection, and premature ejaculation. It is clinically proven that it affects it. But PaidaLajin is not a treatment like that, despite that it lays on the same theory, and you can get the same result, and I believe that the result is even better because it costs $0 and you can do it by yourself. And this is the way that you can apply it pretty often, this thing to you, because if you go to a acupuncturist, how much he charges, or she, sorry, like $30 per session or something like that. These are lots of money, you know. I believe that these are the cheapest prices, so you can afford it just a few times a week or a month. But PaidaLajin you can apply every single day, and to be honest, you can start to loving it. In the beginning, it hurts a lot. You don't like it. You don't enjoy it. But then it starts to be like a challenge for you. You know, you start to feel like, oh my God, this thing don't hurt anymore. I don't have these dots. I don't have a shy anymore. I don't have bruises. So if you stretch on the bench, your arms and legs, they start to numb less, you know. The pain disappears, the pain decreases during the practice. You can stay more, and you feel like you are challenging yourself, you are improving yourself, and as a side effect, you can experience amazing things in your health condition. So many of my subscribers who talk to me, they like starting because of premature ejaculation. And it was very funny, one story, because probably this guy wasn't in a best situation with his wife, or you know, but so he told me that he don't know how it is with the premature ejaculation, if he's better or not, because he didn't stood a chance to try it. But he started to breathe easier, and his lower back pain disappeared because of the practice, you know. And he wasn't focused about that, you know. He started to practice just to improve his sex life. So it's a strange thing, life, you know. You are putting a lot of effort, and you don't stood a chance to prove yourself, unfortunately. But he got his improvements in other areas of his health. So in this video, I wanted also to talk not about the key areas that we are talking in this channel. I'm gonna say them again, of course, because for sex life you can get a better and faster results if you focus in the beginning in the lajin stretching. You can see the lajin bench that is behind me, and also the inner side of the elbows, all the sides of the knees, and slap them for long periods of time. And just this is super cool for sex life. But you start to want something more, because sooner or later you get used to the results and the way you feel, and you start to want more. This is how we made, because we got this thing called homeostasis, and homeostasis always want you to think that your condition is normal. The it is not only on the physiological level, but is on the psychology. On the psychology is the same. In the beginning, you feel euphoria after your practice, but then after you get really good at this thing and you stop feeling the pain or whatever, and you get used to your results, you start to feel this thing like a normal thing. So you want something more. You want to improve even more and more. So it's good in this case to start with the best thing about PaidaLajin, which is a carpet bombing. Carpet bombing is covering all the skin from the top to bottom, and actually you can start with whatever area you want, but I think it's better to start with the head, and it will really give you much more than just practicing for improving the sex life. It is amazing. Of course you experience the healing crisis again, but I think that it is a small cost for this amazing thing, PaidaLajin. Yeah, so if you're interested in this, you can text me, we can talk. You can buy my booklet about how to self-help for premature ejaculation with PaidaLajin. This is how I can help. You can text me. I have no problem about that. Of course, I text faster for my clients, but I text everybody. To be honest, I text everybody. So video chats and really answering quick. I'm doing this to my clients that, for example, leave a small donation or something, but I try to answer almost anybody, just not answering the stupid questions on the videos. I mean, in the comment section. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, it's amazing technique, PaidaLajin. It is like training, very interesting. Makes your life like at least it made my life super interesting. I actually, before I go to bed, I'm thinking where to sleep tomorrow or how long to stretch. So I want to wake earlier to stretch on the bench to be prepared for the day, because it helps a lot for many things. So yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Little more information about PaidaLajin and about the way PaidaLajin practitioners feel about the journey. You start after making your first PaidaLajin session. It's amazing. It's amazing. Of course, a very good thing is to read the book and also to watch some videos of Master Hong Chi Shao. This is amazing guy. This is the guy, one of the people on this planet that I love the most and I respect the most. This is such an amazing person, that did that. Literally, this is a human being that really deserves big respect and reward for what he did. For example, he cured my life, my entire life, because I was so desperate about this premature ejaculation. I was so desperate about thinking anything in the relationship area. If I thought something about relationships, I had only one thing coming in my mind: you are premature ejaculation. You come too quick. You finish super quick, and you cannot give a pleasure to a woman. And this is something that makes you feel really bad. Also, the insomnia. I didn't feel like a normal human being. Everyone around me can go to bed and sleep except me. Years and years staying awake all the night. It's like pure nightmare, living nightmare. You're not sleeping, but you're experiencing this nightmare. So yeah, it's like this guy Hong Chi Shao maybe have no idea, but what he did is amazing in my life, and I've heard many stories like this, many stories. You can go in the paidalajin.com or paidala.org. I think paidalajin.com, there are many testimonials. They got big section with testimonials. These are amazing stories for people changing their lives. It's amazing. It's amazing training. So I really like it, and really I'm impressed by the results that gave me. So if you want to start it, make sure that you're not looking at this thing as a medical treatment. And of course you can practice it without getting results. I saw people like that as well. They slap it, they told me that they don't feel any result. And then I talk with them, and I realized that they are not real practitioners. They are slapping just a gentle, they are slapping 10 minutes maximum. They are not pushing themselves. So you need to love this thing, PaidaLajin. They lay on the bench just for a few minutes and think they did their practice. There are lots of people like that expect results from PaidaLajin bigger than the effort they put in PaidaLajin. So it is the same time, sometimes sad story, sometimes people don't get cured from what they want using PaidaLajin, but that's life, maybe they should focus then on something else and they will succeed. So I'm never telling that this thing is a medical treatment. Medical treatment is something that lives on a proof by a clinical testing. So for example, they got 10,000 people, they give them a pill, they got placebo group, control group, and other things. So in this, after all this thing, they are testing them, they are taking their blood, their urine, and many things. So they give them tests. So after this thing, they are making a conclusion. This pill does this. And you cannot make things like that with PaidaLajin. Probably you can make, but this will be the last clinical trial that people want to do, because no one, for example, is financially interested to prove that PaidaLajin works. You need lots of people, lots of doctors, lots of scientists to prove that. So if you wait for PaidaLajin to be proven clinically and then start to practice, okay, that's okay. But in my case, I don't need that. I don't need the clinical trials. You can call me stupid, of course. I know that this type of thinking can turn out to be very dangerous. So that's why I never said practice. You should practice. You practice if you want, okay? You practice whatever you want and stuff like this. But I think that this type of thinking with PaidaLajin helped me a lot. Sometimes don't, because if I think like that for gambling, I will lose my money. But with PaidaLajin, it turned out to be a very good strategy to just jump into it and not thinking too much of it. But of course, if you are a person that wants to know if it is good or bad for him, you can ask your doctor, hey doctor, can I slap my shoulder for half an hour? And if your doctor said, yeah, why not? You can go and do it, If you said that it's not a good idea, you can trust this doctor. He's actually is a medical doctor. He is the guy that we believe that knows the best what is good for our body or not. I am a veterinarian, so I am a medical doctor as well, and I think that the medicine is good at conditions that are really bad, really bad health conditions. It's amazing to go to doctor, but if you have those type of small disease, for example, you get insomnia, you get some kind of uncomfortable, uncomfortable feeling of the digestion system, you got this weakness of the reproductive system. If you got things like this, not a clinical proven disease, the modern medicine could be helpful, could not be helpful, but if you try to look at your health to become healthier, you can be better from a doctor in this type of condition. So in PaidaLajin, I decided, okay, I'll do it myself. I'll see what happens. It's up to me. I'm taking this risk, and I'll start to slap here for 30 minutes full. 30 minutes. I don't care if I see it, everything here getting this this red spots, this dark black spot here on the inner side of the elbow. And I said, I'll see what is in this book. I did it at my own risk, so I'm never trying to make someone to do the same, but I did it, So slapping, and it turned out that I felt better after all this, and I felt amazing actually. So this was all I want to say about PaidaLajin for this video. If you're interested about PaidaLajin content, make sure you subscribe for my channel, and see you everybody in the next video.